Hello dear traders, my name is Oleg Prishepa. Welcome to Trading Hero YouTube channel. Let's start our weekly review. So our total profit is plus 88%. For the last week we earned plus 1.5%, and our total profitability for December is 1.67%. Let's take a look at MetaTrader and see how did we trade during this period. I highlighted our trading period with the gray rectangle. You can see that we are now on a 1 hour time frame, and each vertical line separates one day from another, so we can see this rectangle from Monday till Friday. So let's start from GBP USD. It's our first currency pair on our survey. So globally, we can see that we have a descending trend, and actually nothing has changed during the last week. I can say that we renewed our minimums, but then we turned back to the previous levels. So I would say that it is another step of a local downtrend. But globally, I see that this trend actually slowed down. And if we'll take a look at a global time frame, I think it will be interesting for investors who are looking some entry points for long-term trades. You should know that now we are at the levels, the price levels that we had a year ago. So as you can see, the dates, we see that we had these prices in November and December 2020. So from my position, it's a good entry point to buy, because we have a lot of pending orders, a lot of limit orders that global market players are putting here, because the price is really good. We have a good position to actually buy. But if we speak about our robots, we can see that we used this opportunity as well to make some profit on buy and deal. After we renewed our minimums, we opened one buying position and already closed it, and on the reversal movement that was more than 800 pips, and actually renewed previous highs, we opened another deal, another selling position. So now we're waiting for the market A to fall down to close our deal with profit, or B to grow up a little bit to renew some previous highs, and we'll be selling from this position. And the next currency pair is British pound to Canadian dollar. It's an interesting situation. If you remember, we were trading in this flat for I think starting from the middle of October. Then we fell down to another corridor that was below, and this week we already retested this corridor and bounced back to the previous price levels. And actually we closed these four deals with profit, and I think that for GBP CAD this week was really good. And now we are trading. We have this deal selling position after making a rally of around 1000 pips with no correction. So for now we can wait for the market to come back to this lateral movements that we had the previous weeks, and we can expect the price to stabilize somewhere here. Or if we'll see another picture on British pound, we'll be gaining our profit from our current selling position. So speaking about another currency pair with GBP, it's Euro to GBP. We can see that actually we did another step with this uptrend, but on a global time frame we are actually trading in a flat. So we can say that we came up with new highs. We closed the highest point of the previous week was a little bit closer than the one we had at the beginning of November, and from that point actually it was expected. We got a lot of pending selling orders that actually pushed the price to the previous zone where we were trading during the last couple of weeks. And considering this this fact, we actually opened our selling position almost at the top of the market, and we already benefited from it. We closed it with profit. So now we're waiting for the market to retest our previous lows, and we'll be buying from this position, or B, if we'll come again to this local high and we'll renew it, we'll be selling from these points. The next currency pair is New Zealand to Canadian dollar. If you remember, we have two algorithms now with this currency pair, and we also made a good job. Both algorithms, they were buying against this local movement. And if you'll take a look at 4 hours time frame, you will see that we're now currently at prices that we had in in August of 2020. So it means that at these levels we also have very good like position to take a long-term buying deals. But for our robot, it's a good position to like make good profits on very impulsive corrections. And we actually closed both robots with profit and started gaining selling position with only one robot so far. If we'll renew it a little bit, we'll open in another position with the second robot and continue working in this direction. So the next currency pair with NZD is Australian to New Zealand dollar. You can see that on this currency pair we also grew because Australian dollar was growing for 3 days in a row. And we can also see that actually, if you speak about Australian dollar, I think the main driver of like all of the cross rates, we may see that we actually were bouncing from the prices that we had in 2020 also. So we can speak about some historical minimums. Let me highlight the lowest point of the previous week, and I can say that we were trading around the prices that we had in June, July of 2020. It was the place where we were gaining position for this uptrend after the like first wave of COVID. I think you remember the situation, yeah, with COVID in March and February 2020, and then we were restoring for a couple of months. Then we had this part of the market when we were gaining new buying orders to come up with a new wave of trend, and now we came back to retest this level. So this moment also influenced on all our currency pair with Australian dollar. So if you speak about Australian to New Zealand dollar, we can see that we also grew, and we were selling after retesting this previous resistance level, and then we came up with the new high and broke the another one resistance level. We opened in another selling position. As for now, we'll wait for us to retest this like small previous high a little bit more to open another selling position. And the last currency pair for today is Australian to Canadian dollar. We have the situation that is very similar to the one we have on Australian dollar, because if we take a look at our historical chart, we're gonna see that we were actually retesting the prices of April 2020. So we also have a lot of pending orders to buy at these prices, because it's a very good price. It's the best price for a year and a half on this currency pair. So many institutional investors are using these levels to buy when everybody is afraid to buy. Like, I think it's the main rule of a trader or of an investor, that you must buy when everybody is afraid to buy, yeah, and sell when everybody wants to buy. Because you see, market, like, it moves, it can show you some kind of like, let's say, false direction, and if you will follow like most of the traders that are like selling, of course you can make some money, but you will gonna miss some good impulses like we had right here. We actually renewed new historical lows and opened two positions on buying. We closed them with total profit of $15, and then we started to gain the selling position from renewing these levels. And also it was a place where we like got a very good impulse around 700 pips, and then we renewed these previous highs, not with the shadow but with the full body candle. And we also opened another selling position. So now we are waiting for the market to retest the third high, and we'll be selling if it will grow up during the next week. If not, we'll be waiting for the market to bounce down, and we'll close all of our deals with profit. Also, I would like to tell you that starting from the end of the next week, we'll be working in close only mode. It means that we will not gonna open any new positions, because before Christmas and before the new year, we have sometimes we can have like extreme volatility due to the thin market, because many of institutional investors they try to close their positions and go for like winter holidays, and they don't trade for this time. So it means that market can have like unexpected moves. And due to our historical backtesting, it's better not to trade here, because we have a big probability to get some like stop losses, but the profit is not so big as potential loss. So that's why we like always close like trading a little bit early, and we start trading not on the 2nd of January or not on the 3rd of January. We wait 1 or 2 days, and we usually start trading from the 5th of January. So during this period, I will be sharing with my ideas about where we can invest money in parallel with having this portfolio, because we have actually we have very good entry points on different stocks. We have very good points on cryptocurrencies. So it means that like to get a sustainable income, you need to trade on different markets simultaneously. And I'll give you a couple of ideas that may be a foundation of your like investment plan for the next year, or you can use some short-term opportunities to also make money on this rally together with me. So I wish you a successful trading week, and see you next time. Have a good week.